everybody. So let's talk about this little green powder that's been making the rounds on Instagram, TikTok, and I've even seen it on some wellness blogs, okay? It's called Moringa. Some call it the miracle tree, but here's the big question that's on my mind, maybe on your mind as well. Can Moringa actually help with menopause symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, fatigue, or bone loss? Or is it just another overhyped superfood? That is the question of the day. Well, I'm going to be breaking it down for you, okay? We're covering what the studies say. So we're going to look at what the research actually says, right? The benefits and the risks, so important, and how to use moringa safely and why I actually think that it is an amazing sidekick. Okay, we call it the sidekick for midlife women, but it's not the hero of the story. Okay. Oh, and by the way, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed trying to figure out how to eat for your changing body in this new season of life, okay? We have to eat differently. I want you to stay with me until the end because I've got something that's going to help take the guesswork out of meal planning. Okay, something that's super simple, super easy, that I created that I know will be a tremendous blessing for a lot of people out there, a lot of women out there. So, all right. So, why moringa is on my radar right now for menopause, y'all? It's on my radar. Moringa oleifera is a tree that is native to India, Africa, and Southeast Asia. The leaves are packed, y'all, packed with nutrients, okay? Vitamin C, A, E, these are all great antioxidants. Calcium and magnesium, which we definitely need for our bone health, and plant compounds that are called polyphenols and flavonoids, which act like gentle phytoestrogens. Okay? Now, in menopause, your estrogen levels are dropping, and with that comes inflammation, oxidative stress, and the cascade of symptoms that we know all too well, right? Hot flashes, night sweats, brain fog, bone thinning, fatigue. Yes, yes. So when I see a plant like moringa with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, I immediately think, this could actually be helpful. But I don't just stop there, y'all, okay? I'm a nutritionist. I look at the science, okay? So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's go ahead and jump in. So, what the studies actually show? Well, let's start with antioxidant and metabolic support. Let's start there, okay? In a small human study, it was a small study, postmenopausal women took moringa leaf powder, okay, in powder form, for 3 months. And what were the results? Well, their antioxidant levels shot up. Oxidative stress, the stress markers dropped, their blood sugar improved. Even their hemoglobin went up. Now that's huge because oxidative stress, y'all, it's like pouring gasoline on the fire of menopause symptoms. Mhm. Okay, so what about hot flashes and sleep? Well, from the same study, women also reported fewer hot flashes and better sleep. Now, these weren't massive double blind trials, okay? But the changes were meaningful. They were meaningful, okay? We can't knock that, all right? We can't like ignore that. And when it came to bone health, this is where it actually gets exciting. Early animal studies show moringa helps prevent bone loss by supporting osteoblasts. These are bone building cells, okay? And right now, a human trial is looking at how just 1 gram of moringa a day affects bone density in older women. So we don't have the final results yet. But if moringa helps strengthen bones naturally, that y'all, that's a big win. That is a big win for us women who are in midlife, women 40 and over. Okay. Now, what are the risks? Okay, what are the risks? So these are some things that you want to watch out for. Okay, y'all. No plant, even a miracle tree, no plant is perfect. So what you need to know is first and foremost, you want to start slow and low. So you don't want to be starting a dose like 70 grams a day. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. More is not better. Okay. And not only that, it can cause diarrhea or tummy upset. Also, you want to stick to leaf powders or fresh leaves. Avoid roots or bark because they have compounds that can be toxic. If you are on blood sugar, blood pressure, or thyroid medications, moringa could amplify their effect. So you want to definitely talk to your doctor first, always, okay? And for the pregnant ladies out there, listen, moringa root can stimulate uterine contractions. So this isn't for you right now. Okay, this is not the plant for you right now. But the sweet spot for most women seems to be a half to one teaspoon daily, and then working up slowly. Okay. Now let's talk about how I would use it personally, and how you can too. Now this is where we make it practical. Okay, because you ladies already know that I'm all about food first. Food first. So, what about a moringa smoothie? Yep. You can start your day with spinach, frozen berries, protein powder, and a teaspoon of flaxseed, tablespoon of flaxseed, actually be better, and half a teaspoon of moringa powder. Okay, half a teaspoon of moringa powder, or maybe a golden soup. Let's call it a golden soup. Stir in, make your favorite vegetable soup, and sprinkle in a little moringa right before you serve it. So you're just going to stir it in right before you serve it, okay? Or maybe moringa tea. Add 1/4 of a teaspoon of moringa powder to hot water. Not boiling, okay? It preserves the nutrients, right? And then you want to let it steep for about 5 minutes and then drink up, okay? Also, hummus, y'all. Blend a tiny bit of moringa into your hummus or even pesto for an extra nutrient punch, right? Okay, so here's my golden rule. With all of that being said, my golden rule is this: moringa is not a magic pill. It works best when you are already eating balanced meals, protein, healthy fats, fiber rich carbs. Okay? Okay? This is why in my midlife meal makeover bundle, I teach women how to upgrade their favorite meals, your favorite meals, for better digestion, energy, and hormone balance. So, is it worth trying? Is moringa worth trying, y'all? Well, let's just kind of sum it all up, okay? Moringa is nutrient dense and it shows promise for hot flashes, blood sugar, and possibly bone health, okay? Also, start slow, start low dose, and go slow, okay? Stick to the leaves and check with your doctor if you are on medications, okay? Also, you want to use it with a balanced diet, not instead of one, okay? With a balanced diet, not instead of one. And then think of Moringa like a trusty sidekick, y'all. It is not the main character. It is not the main character. The real hero is going to be your daily habits, okay? That's the real hero. Now, if you're thinking this all sounds great, okay? But I'm still struggling with what to eat in this season of life. Well, that's exactly why I created the Midlife Meal Makeover Bundle, okay? It is definitely This bundle is definitely your roadmap to nourishing meals that support your hormones, your gut, okay, and your energy levels. It's something that we need, right? Inside of it, you're going to find menopause-friendly recipes, meal plans, grocery guides, and even snack ideas to keep you full and satisfied. And plus, y'all, so much more. So much more is in the bundle. We deserve, y'all, to feel good in this season, right? In this new phase, the second phase, not just trying to get through it, okay? All right, y'all. Okay, family. Listen, that's it for today. If you learned something new about moringa, give this video a thumbs up, okay? And please share it with another woman who is navigating midlife changes, please. And don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Subscribe for more conversations about gut health, hormones, and holistic wellness. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Take care.